Today we're learning how to make prime rib like a Korean Michelin chef.
I spent 4 days and $70 just on ingredients to see if this viral Korean prime rib lives up to the hype, so you don't have to. I rewatched the video about 100 times to deconstruct this recipe and uncover all the secrets they don't tell you in the video. So let me show you how I actually made it. I'm starting off with American Wagyu prime rib that I paid $150 for. For the marinade, I have koji, black garlic, regular garlic, and Korean hot mustard. I linked all these ingredients in my bio, but I got a handful of regular garlic, a handful of black garlic that I peeled. I poured in some koji, and then I poured in some hot mustard. I also noticed they used a little bit of water, so I added some water while I blended it with my immersion blender. And here's what the final product looked like. Before applying it to the prime rib, I let it sit in the fridge for 2 whole days. And then I coated the entire prime rib with the paste before putting it back in the fridge for a full 24 hours. Now for the dry ingredients, we have red, white, pink, green, and black pepper, as well as shio kombu. But one ingredient that they don't mention, which I believe is in the recipe, is white sugar, which you could see in the back as they're making the rub. Once I had it all ground up, I went ahead and put a very heavy coat of the seasoning, and I put it back in the fridge uncovered for another 24 hours. They don't mention time or temperature, but I'm going to sous vide this in the oven at 170 degrees for 6 or 7 hours. And just like the video, once it was at temperature, I got some smoking hot beef fat and coated the outside and put it in the oven at 450 degrees for about 4 or 5 minutes. I pulled it at 130 degrees and I let it rest for about 45 minutes before we put it in the oven to sear it. And as you can see, it was cooked to absolute perfection. And when it came to the taste test, it was worth all the hype. The flavor was all the way through. The black garlic paste and the sweetness from the rub was such an amazing combo. I will never make prime rib any other way for the rest of my life.